My name is Sydney Groendahl, and I'm from the U.S. brig Niagara, also known as the flagship Niagara.
Andrew Hislop, I'm sailing on the Bounty at the moment.
I'm Colette Emanuel. I am the medical officer / deckhand on the Pride of Baltimore 2.
My name is Peter Flynn. I am the second mate aboard Rosewood.
There's a couple, but I have to say we sing Don't Stop Believing by Journey quite a lot. And I'm sure we're not the only ship that does that, but yeah, that's definitely a good song.
I don't know if we particularly sing songs on a regular basis, but when we were last in Panama, we were singing Panama by Van Halen.
Our crew definitely loves Lady Gaga, especially Bad Romance. We sing it all the time.
A traditional sea shift.
Dance parties. Yes, that is the original 1812 Lady Gaga's Bad Romance.
We do not have a specific song. I am generally the only one who sings, and I am generally asked to stop.
Recently we've been told to stop being possessive about everything, so we can't say my watch or your watch. So I've commonly kept being the watch that is not possessively yours. So we've been working really hard on that. Not being possessive about things.
I think they kind of develop. There's quite a few, but none of them are appropriate for the video. So I guess one of the quirks of the ship is when we're docking, there's no shouting. It's always quiet and relaxed.
One thing we do a lot of is instead of using 2/6, because we have the usual objection to it, which is we don't know where it came from, or using HEPO, because we're not an ed boat and it's lame. We just make up whatever our call is. So a really common one, which is paying homage to our hometown, which is Baltimore, is using the name of a local beer from Baltimore, which is Natty Bo. So for callbacks, we go, when I say Natty, you say Bo.
I don't know if there's a specific word. We've picked up a lot of slang from St. Croix.
Oh.
So we use when somebody says, "How are you?" we say "safe."
Oh.
Which is something our cruising students say. We say good night a lot as a greeting, which is something that happens down there.
I do not personally. I would like to earn them before I get them. I know people, of course, that have nautical tattoos.
Cool. And like, what would you get if you were to get one?
I'd like to get an anchor, maybe some stars, a sparrow, stuff like that. Just all the really cool ones.
No, I'm afraid not a tattoo inside.
Do you have any plans for any nautical tattoos?
No, I don't think I could find one that I'd like for long enough.
I do have nautical tattoos. They are nautical stars on my chest. You can see port and starboard. And basically, like all oral traditions, what they mean to different people can vary. But I'm actually taking a more modern military view on it, which is it's about getting home safely. Which is obviously, the concept of that comes from traditional celestial navigation. The stars guide you where you're going. And of course I have the port and starboard colors.
So in case you forget.
Yeah, in case you forget.
I have some birds, I have 4 swallows.
Ooh.
And,
how many nautical miles have you sailed?
20,000.
Holy.
I'd have to say, there's so many, but out of one of my most recent ones I can think of off the top of my head is last year when we went to Montreal. With the way the vessel's set up, you can't really see over the side to like steer and everything. Like you have to either go by the commands of the conning officer or by a compass heading. And we're coming into Montreal, and it's got this crazy like turn, and then you go like we're going against 2 knots of current. There's a whirlpool, and I got to like just steer by myself. He was like, "Go aim for that." I was like, "Okay." I was just like going on my own.
Nice.
It was really neat.
A few years ago, sailing down past Jamaica, we had 3 little birds came and sat on the forward cat head on the starboard side, which was nice, very inspirational in Bob Marley terms. And then that evening we had a beautiful sunset and I slept on deck watching the stars.
Awesome.
So it was a nice day all in all.
I'm going with the cheesy one. I'm embracing it. My best and most vivid memory aboard a tall ship is I met my fiance on a tall ship. We were sailing on the square topsail ketch Hawaiian Chieftain in Sacramento, and he was in the galley, and that's where I met him on my first day.
Cool. No more detail?
Well, I told him that I was going to be a pain in his ass because I have food allergies, and he was cooking, but he actually turned out to be really good at cooking for me.
Really?
And
he still cooks for you?
And he does still cook for me, and we're getting married next year.
Lastly, I'd say my best. I started. They're both with the Pride of Baltimore too. At this point, the best one is we started a band at the beginning of last season, sort of a bluegrass band that went on to have some success after I had departed the boat. And my most vivid is furling her topsail in the middle of a blizzard in November out of Annapolis Harbor. That's